All right, I'm here at the TSAA conference. And there's a lot of other businesses that are here, nonprofit organizations. Some are for-profit organizations, but all board approved, right? And they're here to service the students and the schools in the school sector. And we have the business stage, and the business stage is for everyone that's has a business, or a nonprofit even is good. But if you're doing into sales, if you have a franchise or you're a franchisor, franchisee, right? Whoever it is that is into growing this economy, that we're building right now. So we see over here, I'm going to even be connecting with some of these businesses, letting some of these businesses and what they do, and how they can service you and how you can service them. You are all invited to the business stage, all right, which is happening on December 18th. And we want everyone in the same room, connecting, sharing business cards, giving each other's contacts, seeing what each other does, seeing how you can bring value to their company, seeing how other people you could bring service to other people with what you do. The business stage, and leading up to the business stage, I want to go out and talk to different businesses. I want to talk to different companies that are here in Canada, and see what they're doing and see how they're helping us grow and stimulate the economy. This is for students and children, so giving education to students and children is growing our economy. These are the future leaders. These are the people who are going to be coming up with amazing different opportunities, and so these are everything here is helping. I want to see what's going on out here for people to actually connect with these schools. Let's go and talk to people. We're here at the TSAA conference, and all of these are businesses, nonprofit and for-profit businesses that support the educational system, the educational board, and the schools that the children are growing up and learning in. There's a lot of support. Of course, I'm here with the flight unit, representing flight unit as leadership development. We support the youth and empowering them to see them all as leaders, see themselves as leaders, and how they can be a team, with the flight unit, right? That's what the unit's about. So, it's while I'm here, of course, perfect timing. We have the business stage event, networking event that's happening on December 18th. And you are invited. Right now, just go and register, createwealthnetwork.com. Register and let us know how much guests you're inviting. Bring your friends along. Anyone that's growing in business. Anyone that that even if they have a business idea and they have a startup, where they have plans and they need investors for their startup, right? If you have a startup company, that you want to go out there and get some investors, then we're inviting the investors, we're inviting the startup companies, we're inviting the educational companies, we're inviting the sales companies, we're inviting the MLMs, we're inviting the doctors, the lawyers, everyone's invited. If you have your practice, and you want to grow your practice, if you're a dentist, right now there's so much businesses that are being purchased, right, in these different fields, accounting, insurance, and all these are there's people that are growing, and this economy is growing, and there's so many doors that are opening up, and the business stage is where you could actually showcase it and let people be aware of what's happening. So I'm over here, Flight Unit. Learn more about Flight Unit. We're exposing this Flight Unit right here, flightunit.com, and get involved. Leadership development for the youth, and on teachers, parents, staff, the educational system, right? And also, let's go and let's see what else is out there.
How you doing today?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Christophe, man, I was talking about because the business stage is going on, and right now we're supporting businesses, and showcase themselves. I give a little bit about Flight Unit because I'm here, but I want you to talk about Flight Unit. First things first with Flight Unit, we make sure everything's in order.
Okay, so
right?
Flight Unit is leadership development. So Flight is basically self growth, and so that is in order for us to really truly grow, we got to own our decisions because our decisions determine who we are, who we become, and what's possible. Right. So we want to make sure we're able to manifest all our dreams and goals. And then Unit, steel sharpens steel. So we got to make sure we're always improving the people around us because it has a direct effect on us, right? So we want to make sure we're actively and intentionally putting ourselves around people who are like-minded, who are honest, who are a growth mindset, and all that aids to what a Flight Unit's all about, right? Because we're all here for a short period of time, and the goal is that we want to be able to live the lives that we ultimately are here to live with purpose, confidence, and clarity. So every day that we can do that, it ultimately is going to make us happier and better people.
Okay. And over here, you're networking with other businesses. So, what do we talk about supporting other businesses?
Yeah. So, like in life, it's not about working smarter. Like we're all the AI generation, and so we're always looking for ways to ultimately make life easier. And one of the best ways to do that is by collaborating. And when you're able to connect with different people, you're able to get new ideas. You're ultimately able to see synergies and opportunities to cooperate, and ultimately make the world a smaller place, right? Networking is all the name of the game, and ultimately providing quality services or products. And when you're able to elevate your products and services with the help of others, you become unstoppable, and that's the name of the game, right?
Okay, respect, man. Respect, really know. All right. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Julie. I'm from FDMT. We have sensory solutions for students. Our primary age group is between 4 to about 12 years old. We've got a lot of different sensory items like bubble tubes that can be in the classroom that really brings a sense of calmness and opens up all the sensory. The infinity mirror, fiber optics, which also really help with calming and really being more creative in the classroom. We've got other items like Open the Joy over here, which is a
Which
product.
one is that one?
Open the Joy. So this is for emotional intelligence. So this really helps children develop their emotional vocabulary in expressing and managing their emotions.
Wow. So explain it though. Right. So what's an infinity mirror?
So if you look inside the infinity mirror, it keeps going. So this is great for kind of a reset. If ever there's a child in class that needs a reset to go back to concentration, this allows them to kind of go into that, enjoy it, come back calmer in order to understand better in class.
Oh, wow. So all of these things are like kind of stimulating to stimulate the mind.
All of the sensories.
Oh, that's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so how do we know more? Like, how do we get more in contact
So
with
essentially, you can go to our website, fdmt.ca, and we have all of our products, and it's a brand new website, really user-friendly and easy to use.
Okay.
Certifications.
Oh, amazing.
And ice training as well too. And then as well too, we do have our SHISM conference that we're doing at York University. And so that's So Jim was Corbett.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably set that up. So yeah. But yeah, definitely would love to see, anything like support it. I know you have like, 'cause a lot of times different schools do different.
Yeah, so I work with Kipling Collegiate, and they are in the West End. So
Yes.
a lot of like progressive community partnerships that we're working with. But we are in a huge need for leadership capacity.
Okay.
Especially our younger students coming into the older years, we're having a hard time like finding that leadership pathway. So I think this would actually be great. And engaging with SHISM is always what we're trying to push our students to do, is to again get that sense of culture, get into
Massive.
the communities.
Yeah.
So this would be awesome.
Yeah. So I'll give this one too as well.
Perfect.
So that's and then as well too. What I can, if you like, because we have way more programming there.
Okay.
So what I can do, I can send you an email that has more programming. Okay. So let me just grab your email here, and then oh nice. Okay. All right. So this is Christophe at Leaders Corner with Adolf. Adolf, would you mind just sort of sharing really quickly I guess your role into supporting students, staff, and parents at the TDSB.
Well, my role is primarily to support students' well-being, students and family well-being. So we support students' mental health. We do that one-on-one. We do it in groups. We do all the crisis response support for the students. Basically, we support their well-being in so that they can learn the way they need to learn.
Okay. Now, if we have a student that's watching or a staff member that's watching, what would you say that one of the major needs are in regards to supporting students to grow, excel, and to become the individuals that they're meant to be?
I think one of the major things is feeling that there is somebody in the school, the student feeling that there's somebody in the school that they can connect with. They can make a connection, they can go and talk to if they need to, they can go and ask for help if they need to, but having that secure adult relationship in the school that they can connect to.
Okay, and now in terms of, if there's one piece of advice that you would give any adults or any student that's sort of struggling to make, to be themselves or to be the best version of themselves, what would you sort of recommend or share with them in this process?
You see a student in need, you help. You see a student looking different from what it is they normally look like or act like, you ask them, what's going on? You say hello to them in the morning when they come in. So if they're late, you don't say you're late. How come you're late? You say, hey, welcome, we're glad you're here today.
Okay.
You make them feel welcome in the space. After you've done all that type of stuff, you can talk about punctuality and so on and so forth. But you have to make the connection first before you can start talking about all the other foolishness.
Okay, fantastic. Well, you already hear, some amazing words of wisdom, and definitely Christophe signing off for this corner.
Yes.
Teachers know the importance of collaborating, coming together, building together. As you see at this conference right here, these are people who don't connect as often, but when they do, great things happen. So the same thing happens for us as we connect and build.
Hi, my name's Dinoja and I'm a manager at Plan International Canada. We're a non-profit that works in the international development field. We're actually here today to talk about some of our youth leadership programs that we run in Canada. All of our programs are free and they cater to different needs amongst young people. Today we're here specifically to talk about a program called The Power Within. Nagin, would you like to talk about The Power Within?
Of course. Hello, my name is Nagin Kambij. I'm a youth engagement specialist at Plan International Canada. The program Power Within is a joint program in partnership with Women and Gender Equality Canada and Unilever Canada. And what it actually tries to promote is to instill body positivity and self-confidence in classroom, in youth, young girls and boys. And today, how it connects to today is that we have a Center of Excellence, which is an educator platform. We're trying to connect educators across Canada to use our resources regarding the Power Within program and promote youth leadership in their classrooms.
Yeah, we have a lot of free resources that we offer to our teachers. So this is a QR code they can use to go get access to those resources. If people want to learn more about our programming, they can reach us at youth@plancanada.ca. So that's youth@plancanada.ca. Yeah, again, all free. We just want to help young people.
We also offer workshops to schools, like different lengths of workshops, an hour and a half. So if you're interested to book free workshops for your school, for your teachers or the youth, please reach out to our email.
Everyone ultimately has dreams and goals, and the goal is to manifest it, right? In order for us to manifest it, we have to learn how to own our decisions. Very important, right? And that is a very layered accomplishment because you're looking at critical thinking, communication, etc. Right? So we teach self-leadership, and then unit, right? We always say steel sharpens steel. So if you're not improving those around you, you're dulling yourself. So that's servant leadership. So how are you improving your environment? And so really teaching that at an earlier age, because if you're not doing that, you're ultimately bringing yourself down, your potential down, right? So we have, flight unit is basically the meaning of it is a chosen group of people dedicated to helping you soar above, right? So one thing that we always teach with our programming is that we want to create greater awareness, self-awareness, because the more self-aware you are, the more you're in tune with your environment.
Love that.
Right? So we have different programs that support that. We actually have a self-awareness workshop, a self-love workshop, and then we have like power of thought, change in norms. Parent workshops. So what we always say is that if we don't have dynamic parenting, we can't expect to have dynamic students, right?
Agree.
And so one of the workshops that we like is so I think is really big for parents, effective communication.
Yes.
But that workshop ultimately is about expanding your parenting styles and expanding your communication styles.
Nice.
And that's for teacher burnout. Obviously, we recognize that our frontline workers need to have support because if they don't feel supported, there's a ripple effect from that as well.
Absolutely.
Right? So so that's a little bit of a gist.
Like this one.
Yeah. So that's a little bit who we are. Hopefully I've blown your mind and you're not the same
You
person.
certainly expanded my mind. How about that?
I'll take that. So if you're interested in regards to learning more, because this is summer programming, I could send you some information.
Okay.
All right. So business stage right here, interviewing different businesses. How's it going?
Hi, good. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. So tell us what's going on over here.
So I'm Nicole. I'm here from TVO. We have a lot of different resources online that support kindergarten to grade 12. We've got math games. We have free math tutoring, as well as a bunch of lessons that support the full Ontario curriculum.
Oh wow. Okay. So all different math lessons for kids?
Yes, math, English, language, social studies. We have all the different subjects on our resources online.
Okay, how do people get in contact with you?
You can just go to tvo.org and that will bring you to all of our different subsites.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Right? And so right now it's about those who get ahead of AI that are going to be able to harness it, because once it gets levels out, those who are already ahead will have the advantage. Because everyone's going to have it. Everyone has access to it already.
Yeah.
Right? So it's really understanding that.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
What am I doing here? Oh my God, am I going to be viral?
Yeah, man.
Hey, TSAA, it's Mike from Friesens Yearbooks, Canada's largest book manufacturer and proud supporter of your organization. Happy 2025-26 school year.
All right. And at first it seemed like it's just books, but you do way more than books.
It's not just books. It's not just books. It's not just photography or journalism, design. It's leadership. It's dedication. It's busting deadlines, and it's the record keeper. They are the record keepers, and it doesn't matter what part of the city you come from. We're all doing the same thing, and we're all recording the same history, and so that's a development of community.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's our programming. So we have like parenting workshops. We have staff workshops. So one thing we say is that if we're not creating dynamic parents, we can't expect to have dynamic students. Right? So this one here is really big. We do effective communication, but that one works on focusing on how to effectively communicate with your children, and as well too how to expand your parenting styles.
Do you guys mind sharing like a perspective of what you're seeing in the schools, like in things that you guys want to see in the schools for our leaders' corner?
Yes. How you doing today?
We're 30-second thing, kind of like
Michelle.
what your vision is.
Pleasure.
For the schools
my name is
and for the
Christophe.
students and what you
Did
want
we connect before?
Probably not.
Okay. All right. So we do leadership development. So I'll just share really quickly. So we do leadership development, leadership and equity development.
You'll ask the question.
Well, we start as low as grade 4, go all the way up, all the way to staff.
Harder than it is,
And so our whole goal is also 2-1-1.
Which program do you like? Which program are you interested in?
I'm interested in the parent workshop.
Okay, parent workshop.
And just to have some engagement with the parents.
So talk about that. Like, how is it right now with the relationship?
We have very involved parents, so I think just having them coming into the space and knowing what their students are doing, what the children are doing, and also just engaging with the staff, right? So there's a lot of parent, staff, student initiatives, and just strengthening that bond, because parents trust us with their students, their children, and a previous administrator that I worked with always said parents don't send us their worst, they send us their best. Right?
Oh yes.
So it's for us to cultivate, and if you get a gem, you're going to polish it, right? So that's what we need to do as administrators and educators, polish the gems that we've been given, so that we can then benefit from their growth, you know, later on in life.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, quick question though, because when you talk about parents, it's interesting. You say your parents are engaged, but we talk to a lot of principals that say that their parents are not engaged. So, like, can you talk about like why is that important for the parents to kind of like partner with the principals, with the teachers?
It's very important because the school has to be the hub of the community, right? So how many times are administrators, teachers, faculty, how many times are they walking in the community that they work in, right? A lot of the times they just drive up to the school, they go into the school, they do their day, they leave. But at the same time, have you ever walked around the community to know, you know, what your students are living on a day-to-day basis, what they have to pass to come to school, you know, what they have to pass to go home, and then even what the parents are going through, right? Like the communities that they live in is the same communities that they work in. A lot of us as educators, we don't live in the community that we work in, so we have this disadvantage of not knowing what they're truly going through.
Yeah.
Right? So when you go on vacation, a lot of us want to go to the resorts, right? Very few people get off the beaten track and go into, you know, like
exactly,
right?
into the country
forest
or wherever it is,
wherever people really live. Like the true gem and the richness of a country and a culture is its people, right? So if we are not, as a school, knowing the people that we serve, then we're at a disadvantage.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving your time. A true leader right here in the leader's corner. She's giving us some gems, Mr. Christoph. She's telling me some great stuff and making a lot of sense.
Okay.
All right.
So I never got your name was?
Lorraine Virgo.
Okay, Lorraine.
And I'm at the Afrocentric Alternative.
Okay, and then you are, Wisdom. Okay, perfect. So we're going to be able to hear from you guys or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Lorraine is right in line with us. All right, the business stage. You know, as you see right here, networking with other businesses. You know, so many different businesses here at the TSAA conference. And you know, I went and I interviewed some, so you got a little insight on what they do. But that's what it's about: collaborating, networking. If you have a business, make sure that you register for the business stage event that's going on December 18th in Vaughan. I sent the link. It's free. We're gonna have free lunch there as well, right? And you know, just connect with people, exchange business cards, share each other's contacts, follow each other. You know, that's what we gotta do to build this Canadian economy. The business stage. Register now. And this looks pretty interesting. What is it that you do?
Oh no.
Very interesting.
Welcome to skisnowvalley.com.
Okay. So is that skiing for kids? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we have a ski program. Skiing, snowboarding, we have tubing and snowshoeing, and we have a school program running at Snow Valley.
Okay, so is it year long, like winter time?
Winter time.
Okay.
So December to end of March.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have to go like is it a certain area, like Snow Valley, like is that like a neighborhood? Like where's that by like
Snow
Wasaga?
Valley is just outside of Barrie. It's a resort.
Just outside Barrie,
a
okay.
ski resort,
Oh,
yes.
Nice, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Just featuring amazing people. The kids need fundraisers. They need fundraisers because obviously the schools, their budget's limited, so you guys are adding to that, right?
This guy knows what he's talking about. This is what the next wave generation, they need all the extracurricular activities, and they can get those activities just by selling a little bit of chocolate, and they can fund their schools a little bit more.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Let me know more. Yeah, you know your business, what you do. And
Okay. So I'm Mel.
Okay.
And I offer tarot readings. This is my business, Nubian Divinity. I do spirituality, equity work, and end-of-life work. So I'm also a death doula. So death doula meaning that I do end-of-life care. And I marry all my branches, so spirituality, equity, and end of life into my business because they're all connected. And I believe that spiritual work is liberation work. And I brought that to the TSAA conference today.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
And she's ready to get going.
Yeah.
It's like, do my reading.
Yes.
All right, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Who are we talking to? Who's the audience?
Flight unit. So Leaders Corner. You know, we're just talking to other businesses. Well, you know, we're here. It's all about collaboration. So we want to know what else is going on, you know? So go ahead.
I'm Kobe. I'm a magician mentalist. We do an anti-bully magic show in schools, and we basically get everybody into the gym, mess with their heads and put a smile on their face, and once we hook them with the magic, then we talk about the educational portion of bullying in safe schools, verbal, physical, and cyberbullying, and the various combat strategies. It's an hour long, a lot of fun, and yeah, check it out.
All right, now I see over here. So I guess there's different types of bullying.
This is my office every day. So we're in a gym with 500-600 screaming kids, and it's very rewarding to.
Where's your arm?
There you go. It's magic.
It's magic, huh?
And there's testimonials of principals that we've bribed.
Oh. I can already see the humor in your stuff. So you show them magic. I'm sure you make them laugh. You get them excited.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Let me show you a quick trick for the camera.
Okay.
So let's get the camera. Okay. Zoom in here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much. $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. My sleeves are pushed back. My hands are empty. You know what happens if I take the bills and I give them a shake? Absolutely nothing. It's when you snap. That's the magic move when they change to 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Holy.
Little eye candy for the camera.
That's serious.
Perfect.
Holy. No, do that for me. I have some bills for you. That's serious. Thanks, sir. No, that was serious. Like them? Don't disturb the artist. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow, look at that one right there. Here. Okay, here she goes. Wow. Let's see, side by side. Look here. Let's see the photo. Okay. All right, yeah, it does look like you. That's nice. That's so nice. All right. What's going on, guys? This is about Best Buy? Best Buy Education. Yo, talk to me. Tell me what this is about.
Oh yeah, so we're the B2B side of Best Buy. We work with education quite a lot. Schools, colleges, universities, and we help them streamline technology purchasing. So whether it's just products, or you want us to come in and install TVs, projectors, we can do that as well.
You let the students do that?
Sorry?
Do you let the students install?
We do.
Oh, you do it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's our
so
team.
it's like you set up the equipment and everything like that. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I get you. All right. Best Buy. No, that's... This looks interesting. I can't believe I missed these books. Well, these look like some nice books. Did you write these books?
No, not at all.
What is this about? Tell me.
Who is this for?
It's a microphone. Tell me about your bookstore.
Sorry, who is this for?
A flight unit. We're also a vendor on the next side there.
So sorry, I don't want to take part in that.
Oh, no, okay, no problem. How about yourself, man? You want to share more about what you do, man?
Sure, buddy.
Okay, good stuff. I remember you. Flight unit. Remember I think our booth was beside you last time. Yeah.
Nice, man.
I remember from Australia or something, right?
It is. Ask me the questions. 30 seconds. Hot shot. Let's go.
Let's go.
What do you need to know about us?
I need to know about X Movement. What do you guys do?
X Movement. It's for everyone. It's for kids. It's for teachers. It's for parents. But the idea is we come out to the school, bring everything we need, take the kids through a series of different workshops that are built around movement, but also integrate different social and emotional learning outcomes. We get the parents back to the school. The teachers teach the parents what's going on, and then we leave you with everything you need online to be able to continue with those learnings. So, big thing about us is we recently acquired had some funding to be able to bring it to schools for free, which has been
Wow.
a game changer. Education's a tough space. There's no money, budgets are shot, so we're doing everything we can to bring it to schools at the best possible price. Free is often the best possible price.
Yeah,
so
of course.
that's the jam, man. Let's Oj.
Okay, that's what's going on. Jeez, starting uniquely.
Okay.
All right, so Anjali Bajaj, we have over here.
Hi.
You know, a principal at West Hill, vice principal, right?
Vice principal.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you were just we're just talking. Over here's Leaders Corner. Let's get Flight Unit in the background there.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Anjali Bajaj over here, and the vice principal at West Hill, and very passionate about the students, very passionate about kids, and she's talking about mental health symposium. Can you actually talk more about it?
Yeah, sure. So we, with the generous support of the City of Toronto, we hosted our first mental health symposium this past fall, and we were very committed to kind of creating a symposium that's by community, for community. So we really leaned on our community partners and our community leaders in our neighborhoods to come together for a day of learning, unlearning, because we have a lot of unlearning to do, especially as like new immigrants or children of immigrants to this country. There's a lot of generational habits that we've kind of adopted to survive, and so we came together for a really inspiring day of learning about mental health, and different ways to cope and just sit in community together, break bread, have a meal, and get to know one another as a little bit more than just what we do, but who we are. And I think it's really important for school leaders to make space for students and to invite their families and their community in. Like, that's really, really important. But then the people we want to invite you to need to be really knowledgeable. And so it sounds like Flight Unit really comes with that knowledge. They've been really reliable. They've been here every year. I've never gotten the privilege to work with them yet, but hopefully we can partner with them at our next mental health conference.
Yeah. So talk about mental health, and I see you're so passionate about it. You know, if you don't mind just elaborating as to why, you know, you're so passionate about it, and then why people should actually put attention to it.
Yeah, I think my own journey, right? I'm a daughter of immigrants. I was born and raised in Malvern. I work in Malvern, and it continues to be a community with a lot of newcomers. And as well in my community, there was a lot of stigma around talking about mental health and mental unwellness as well, and so just being able to create spaces where we take away the stigma, we take away the shame, we talk about how normal this is and what can we do as communities to uplift each other, right? A lot of the wellness industry talks about self-care, and it's like, well, the systems that we work in and the systems that we live in aren't really designed for that, where it's very isolating here. And so we really want to find ways to bring people together so that we can uplift each other in community, and that we can really focus on community care, and that we can learn from one another. And so I find when you bring people together and you see parents go like, oh, I didn't know, like, all these other people have had the same challenges we have, and all these other students, and this is what they're trying. I think people are becoming more open to that conversation, but there's still a lot of work to be done. And I think we have to give our parents permission to admit we don't always have to have it all together all the time. And so there's a community around them as well that's willing to support their children. They don't have to raise their children alone. It takes a village, it really does.
Wow, you're so passionate about it. Thank you so much for being passionate about it, because we need leaders like you, you know, that are going to speak about these things and are going to go and, you know, put their foot down, make sure that this awareness is getting out there. So yeah, we definitely look forward to partnering with you, and, you know, thank you for all the great that you do, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you to you too.
And yes, you serve it up. See all the, yeah, we got the food in here. Yeah, man.
No, really?
Yeah, man. You're on Instagram or what? What are you on?
I'm on Instagram.
Yeah, here, follow the business stage. Register now. Type business down below, and I'll send you the link to get registered for the business stage. Network with people, different entrepreneurs, lenders, funders, investors, franchisers, franchisees. Anyone that has an interest in growing the Canadian economy, make sure that you come through to the business stage. Register right now, createwealthnetwork.com, comment business, and I'll send you the link.